Good morning, students. Now we will learn the module 5. In that module 5, what is meant by a web mining? Now, what is meant by a web mining? How it has been categorized into a web mining. So, web mining is a concept which talks about social networks. Okay, what is meant by a social networking? How we are gathering the data, how it has been collected the data, how it has been categorized. Now, before going to web mining, we have to learn about some of the characteristics of optimized website. There are n number of websites you can see in the internet, n number of data I can get, but I have to categorize that data. So here is a tool how I can optimize the websites. There are 100 websites. In that 100 websites pertaining to one area which I am searching as a customer or a employee, then how I am going to filter it, how I am going to optimize it out of 100, which are the best websites. Now based on that, it has been some characteristics. First one, to optimize the website, it is called as an appearance, that is the physical look, that is called an aesthetic design, a well formatted content, easy to scan and navigate, and good color contrast. This is now one of the primary tool of identifying this may be a good website. Clear? Next is the content. Content is a well planned information architecture with a useful content. Well planned information architecture with useful content, fresh content, search engine optimized, and links to other good sites. Clear? One website can link to another good website for more information. Clear? Like in Wikipedia, whenever we Google it, whenever I give a search key, what is meant by big data, it will link to one of the page. It will I'll fall under the one website. Whenever I was browsing about that website, still more information if you want about this, it will link to one more interlink to one more web page. Clear? So that is called as content, and it should link to other good sites, and it should be search engine should be optimized search engines. We have know it, no? In the module 1 also I told you how the search engines, what are the top 10 search engines, how the search engines can be taken care, all those things. Next is a functionality. Functionality is accessible to all authorized users, a fast loading times, usable forms, and mobile enabled. This is a major trend nowadays. Clear? I want within a fraction of a second the complete information what I am searching on a website, and it should be authorized. There are some of the website, it will ask you for authentications with your email, with your Facebook page, with your Twitter, with about your blog. It will ask you. Why? Because they can send their recent notifications and the promotions, all those things they can share with you. Once if I get your email IDs, automatically I can send some more information related to my website. So that is very difficult for me to access. Clear? Every time I have to log in with my email and everything, I have to give my details. So that is not being considered. So accessible to all authorized users, fast loading time. So unauthorized and authorized authors can be categorized, and if it is accessible to an authorized user, it will be useful by putting in one firewall, one checkpoint with the basic information, what you are, where you are from, what is your designation, what is your employability, what is your email. So that is way I can test them whether they are the authorized authors or they are an unauthorized authors, and then I can give the complete information what the customer is accessing, need to access in the social networking or in the social media. Clear? So the analysis of the web usage provides the feedback on the web content and also the consumers' browsing habits. This data can be immense use of commercial advertising, even for a social engineering. That's what, whenever if I browse a 5 informations, automatically it will comes to notifications. So I can get the habits of the customer. That is a psychological, we discussed in the previous class also. If I browse the 5 websites and if I browse it, automatically next it will show you in the online shopping also. If I was browsing for one mobile, 5 mobiles I will be comparing and analyzing cost, features, everything. Next browser, if I see according to you the recommended mobile phones, along with this recommended for your according to your history or a browser. So there is a psychological information also it can collect. which is a very immense use for commercial advertising and for other social engineering. The web could be analyzed for its structure as well as content. Clear? So here I am going to talk about the web mining structure. So web mining, what I want to say, web content, web structure and web usage. So using web mining, content can be taken from HTML pages, that is our web pages, browser web pages. Structure is mining using some URLs, universal resource locator links. With the URL links I can access the structure. What is the usage? How it has been used? By using the visits, or by the number of clicks, or by the logs, or it may be by the reviews. All these are the some of the tools for the usage of that website. Clear? So this is about a structure of a web mining. Now what is, we will go with one by one. Web content things. Web content, as I told you, every page can have text, graphics, audio, video, forms, applications and more kind of content. That is a user generated content. The website make a record of all the requests received by using URLs. The log of these requests could be analyzed to gauge the popularity of those web pages, like in a feedback. Once you have viewed my web page, now I am going to ask you, suggest me, recommend me, what all the things, whether you are satisfied, whatever you are searching, whether I have fulfilled by giving my data, whether you are satisfied or not. So in that way we can collect, we can analyze, and then we can make our pages, web pages, more popular or more efficiency. Clear? So this is called the content. The pages on a website themselves could be analyzed for a quality of the content by using a feedback on that, or the rating. The unwanted pages could be transformed with a different content and styles based on the opinions, or they may be deleted altogether. Similarly, more resource could be assigned to keep the more popular pages more fresh and inviting. The recent data, I don't want, if I am browsing in an information, if he is giving an history from 1970 or 1950, it has happened like this from there. No, I want only the past recent 5 years data for processing. Clear? So the fresh pages, it is required. That is what the content should be taken care, and it should be deleted if it is updated. It should be satisfied, and it should become a popular web pages. Then only I can attract the more people to visit, log and get the informations. Content mining. Structures, yes. Structure is about the URLs. It talks about the hubs and about the authorities. So what is meant by hub? The page with a large number of interesting links would serve as a hub or gathering point. That is a one single point where people access a variety of information. That is a hub. Media sites like yahoo.com, government sites would serve that purpose. They are focused by hubs like traveladvisor.com. Many websites which would be aspect to become a hub. This is called as a one single point of location. Maybe you are a Redbus, maybe you are a Google Maps, or maybe you are in a Ola. I cannot do, because there are a number of apps also that cannot be a hub. Government websites, where, suppose if you are applying for some scholarship, there is some purpose. For that only that hub is being generated. That is called as a structure. Authorities. Authorities is ultimately people would gravitate towards page that provides the most complete and authoritative information on a particular subject, including user reviews. The website would have the most number of inbound links. That is a mayoclinic.com, who serves as an authoritative page for expert media opinion. This is an example, okay? mayoclinic.com. Similarly, some of the websites which will give a statistical reports or the complete information, authorized informations. Clear? We can talk about the government websites or the government informations with the scholarships, or it may we can see about students who are going for an 10th SSLC, they will have their own set of websites giving notifications and updations. Similarly, second PUC board, state board websites, government education system itself having a different, or if we talk about a CET, they have their own set of websites uploading of informations, everything. So it is an authorized. What I want to say is an authorized person can process it. We can undergo any type of schemes in the government, or it may be taken care. So these are all called as hubs and authorities where I can structure. This is called as a structure mining. Talks about the links. Then usages. As I told you, usages, the goal of the web page is extract useful information